Awareness is, space is, awareness is. Therefore, spatially, awareness is limitless. You accommodate everything. Now, you ask me, so what? So what, you know what? Nowadays, we have got a new concept, new words. Now we want the parents to give space. Give me my space. Don't intrude into my space. I don't know where is your space. Nobody is sitting upon you. Don't intrude in my space. Husband says to his wife, don't intrude, give me space. And she says, my space. You are standing in my space. It's a new concept. A concept born out of spaced out people. I say, well, there is no my space. You are space. You accommodate the whole creation, my God, known, unknown. Where is my space? This 3.5 inches, square inches. It's all in your imagination. My space. Who is to define this my space business? That is because of the smallness of this person. It's because of the confusion of the I being taken for something which the I happens to be not. This is the original confusion. And how can you resolve any problem without resolving this problem? This is not something spiritual, especially meant for people like me who have nothing else to do. I say, it is yourself. It is anybody's problem. And therefore, awareness is whole. You are not going to reach it. People want to turn spiritual for what? I want to reach my awareness. Idiot. I say, you are awareness. There is no question of reaching awareness. It is something like the pot space, which was only 5-liter pot space, thought itself that I am 5 liters pot space. It didn't mind being 5-liter pot space, but there is always a 10-liter pot space next, which tells you are only 5 liter. You are only 5 liter. And it also thinks, yeah, I am only 5 liter. I would like to become 10 liter. Then there is a 20 liter pointing out the 10 liter. And therefore, everybody has a complex that I am small. 10 liter is small, 20 liter is small, 50 liter is small, 500 gallons small, 5 billion gallons small. All of them is small. And each space wants to become what? Bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, bigger, like the frog in the well, bigger and burst. Whole life is like this, want to become bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Death comes. Again starts a new life as a small little pot again. Bigger and bigger and bigger. This goes on and on. Until an Indian pot came. And it said, forget it. You don't require to become 10-liter pot space, idiot. By becoming 10, you won't solve the problem of your being wanting person. Of your being a limited person. Because 10 liter also is limited volume. If you have to become a limitless person, 5 liter space, do you understand one thing? if there is such a thing as limitless, which you seem to want all the time, because nothing less will make you feel you are free, because you will still be limited. Therefore, the distance between any limited person and the limitless is always the same. However big you are, the distance is limitless. Understand that? Between the limited and the limitless, the distance is limitless. And you improve the limited all the time. All that we do is improvement upon the limited. And it is something like, so putting ornaments for a broomstick. It is a broom all right still. And similarly, broom at least is useful. Well, this limited is always limited. If there is such a thing as limitless, don't you see this? It should encompass you, the limited person. Can there be limitless plus limited? Can the limitless stand apart from the limited? Should not the limitless encompass the limited? If that is so, should you not be the limitless? If that is so, can there be reaching? Can there be gaining? Can there be going towards and coming from? Thought gained Samadhi and got limitless because it forgets the limitation. And again out of Samadhi, limited again. Into Samadhi. It's exactly what you do in sleep also. You don't require Samadhi. You don't require anything. Oh, 5 liter space. You are space. Not 5 liter space. You are space. 5 liter is a point of view. Enjoy being a 5 liter. Understand this? This is teaching. This has nothing to do with the so-called spiritual things that go on in the world. This is the Indian pot that has got to say something to the people. Happens to be Indian pot. Can be any pot also. And so this because between the limitless space and the 5 liter space, there is no distance. The limitless space, thou art. That thou art. Oh, 5 liter, the seeking, becoming space. The seeking 5 liter space or trying to become something else other than what you are in order to be somebody. Oh, wanting space, you are the limitless space. Similarly, if you are awareness limitless, there is no question of reaching it. There is no question of missing it. It is invariable. There is no necessity for a dismissal of a thought, for recognition of the content of the thought, which is invariable, which is you. Do you understand that? You don't require the wave to subside in order to know the water. Do you require the wave to subside to recognize water? Does the wave cover the water? It does not. The wave is water. Water is. You touch the wave, you touch water. You touch water. You touch the wave, you touch water. The wave is, water is. The wave is not, water is. Water is invariable. Any situation, that which is awareness, and therefore spatially it is whole, and time-wise it is whole. Time-wise, it's again limitless. If one is true, the other is also true. What is spatially limitless cannot be bound by time. Time-wise, it is true. Anything bound in time has a continuous beginning and continuous end. When I click my fingers, There is a beginning, there is, and it is gone. Is it not true? It is, it's born, is gone. Think of time. This second, this particular second, born, then is gone. Which is first, which is second, which is third? Tell me. Tell me which is first and second and third. Put it in order. Gone is first, or is first, or born is first. Born is first. You say born is. Is gone already. So born is gone together. And that in which we weave all our experiences in that time. Time is, awareness is. Time is not, awareness is. Time changes from time to time. Awareness is. That the time series change, awareness is. That the time is gone, let the time be gone, awareness is. Therefore, awareness, does it begin? What begins is in time. What is gone is in time. Both beginning and end are words in terms of time. Can you think of a beginning without thinking of time? I was born, when you say, can you just think of that birth as an event without time and place? All your horoscopes are nothing but the telltale of time and place, and an event in time and place. Is it not? When you make a chart, what is that? You are born on this earth. It's a peculiar event. That's why you are a peculiar guy. It's a peculiar event. Because in time and place, things are all moving all the time. The whole universe is moving. Nothing is constant. Whether it is within a cell, or within a nucleus, or in the cosmos. Everything is moving all the time. And the earth itself is spinning. The whole system is spinning. And thus the whole universe is spinning all the time. It is one great spinning universe. Held together by laws, whatever. And this universe, well, so everything is moving in time. Everything is moving in time. Well, so when an event, birth is taking place, the birth takes place, then you look up the sky just to pinpoint time. We generally say I was born in Philadelphia on this particular day, 1st of April. So this is what you say. I mean, this is okay in Philadelphia, 1st of April. Accepted. Acceptable too. That's an even. I say in India they didn't do like that. They looked up. Astrology comes from India, you must know that. Even the houses, all from Indian houses there. You know, this Mesha, Rishabha, this Taurus and things like that, all these are the signs, everything, pieces and all Indian. They always looked up. When they looked up, they saw the positions, visual constellations, and the planets. They pointed out the planet as planet. Do you know that? They kept the sun as the center. And they recognized the planets as planets and stars as stars. Amazing, without telescope. And this is the constellations, with respect to the planets' positions. They are moving. On this particular day and time, there is a situation. There is a configuration. That configuration is exactly what is seen on a chart. Few things. That's enough. Because things are moving in rhythm, you have pinpointed the event of birth in the universe, in the physical universe. A physical body was born, and that is exactly your child. And from there, by generalizations, you project, etc. It's a different thing altogether. I'm not talking about that. And that is an event. Any event takes place in time. Without time, there's no beginning. You can't think of a beginning without time, much less so you can think of an end without time. At this particular day, the person died. You go to any cemetery, what will you find? Slabs and slabs and slabs. And what do you see there? Names and names and names. And what is beneath? And you will find beneath the name of every person, there will be a date. Born, one date. Died, another date. In between what? A dash. There is no graph. There is a dash. Born straight went to that's it. That's called birth and a beginning and end. Take place in time. And awareness is not born in time, sir. If awareness is born in time, time becomes awareness. And awareness becomes time again. Or something else. Understand? It's a silly thing to even conceive that. Awareness is, in awareness is the object time. That is why it is dismissible. You can dismiss time and still be. Time is a great leveler. Doesn't leave anybody, any body. It doesn't leave any body. And therefore time knows how to just bring changes. It knows just invisible. You just be in time. It takes place. All aging takes place. Every wrinkle is the handiwork of time. Every gray hair is a dyeing done by time. And therefore, so this time is something which is a great leveler. Kalo Jagat Bhakshakaha. Kalaha Jagat Bhakshakaha. The Kala time is a devourer of everything. The Jagat means the world. Devourer. But then you can devour time too. Like that Australian, there is a worm, I'm told, Neil must be able to tell me, is he here somewhere? So what is that? So there's a worm, it seems, they feed it with smaller worms. And this goes bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger one day to come to the table. Yeah, there's one. I don't know what is that, but I forget the name of it. But then there's one, so we will talk to our Neil and then he will tell. What is his name? Name, tell. Where is he? Neil is a vegetarian, but he knows what's happening there. So he was born and brought up there. So once upon a time he was not a vegetarian, I know. So at least he knows what the fellows do there. Anyway, there is a peculiar worm. That worm eats all worms and it is eaten by Mr. Australia. One fellow asked the other fellow, what is your name? This fellow said, oh, my name is, in Hindi he said, my name is Jahan Khan. Jahan Khan. Jahan Khan means, I am the devourer of the world. Jagat ka khane wala. So he said, I am the devourer of the world. And the other fellow thought, wow, what a name this fellow has got, such a huge name. He's a devourer of the world, Jahan Khan. Then suppose he asks my name, what name should I give him? Then he asked his name. What is your name? God blessed him. And he came up with a name, new name, of course, and told him, Maito Tujhe Khan. Tujhe Khan means, that fellow said, I am the devourer of the world. And he said, I am devourer of you. Tujhe Khan. The time levels everything, and you level time. You take time. Kalaha upasechanam tasya. Kalaha upasechanam tasya. Along with the world. You know, there is a pickle. Pickle is not the main dish for this fellow. Dish is what? Dish is the main, whatever that is there. That is Jagat, the world. In time and space, the world is the main dish. And time is only a pickle. For whom? For the wise man. Because pickle always goes with the thing, you know. It goes with the thing. And thus the kalo tasya kalaha tasya upasechan. Upanishad. Kalaha, time is a upasechan, is a pickle for whom? He is a wise man. It's a pickle. Means it goes along with the main dish, which is the world. You do it every day, sir. In sleep you do it. When do you not do it? Every day you do it. Between two thoughts you do it. Between two thoughts there is no world. There is no time. There is no space. What is you. Simple awareness is there between two thoughts. And therefore, you swallow the whole creation. And time is, awareness is. Time disappears, awareness is. Now you understand now? Awareness is born or anything. The question won't arise hereafter. And one more thing. It never goes, it never comes, it cannot go, it cannot come, it ever is. Another thing. Your concept of time. Your concept of time is always in terms of past, present, and future. When the past existed, was it a past or present? Huh? Present. Any din-don past, you know, once upon a time there was a king, you know, the stories begin, once upon a time there was a king. And the king, when that fellow was, every day it was present only for him. He existed in present. The entire past was present. Stretch it to any extent, to infinity it was present. And the entire future stretch, it will be what? It will be present. The future will be present. The past was present. The present is present. Bhutam bhavishyatcha bhavat sukale. Bhutam, the past, bhavishyat, the future, bhavat sukale. In its own time, it is bhavat, means it is present. Good. Now tell me, so far good, what is the length of time the present involves? There must be some length, you know. The present kalpa we saw in the morning. And the present yuga, Kali Yuga. The present century. 100 years are there in present century. That means past years, future years, the present year, the present century. Then the present year has got 12 months. The past months, almost eight months. there are future remaining 3 more months are there in days, the present month. And therefore, so the present is not month, the present is not a fortnight, there are 15 days, the present is not a week, 7 days are there, the present is not a day, 24 hours are there, the present is not an hour, there are 60 minutes there, a minute is not present because 60 seconds are there, a second is not present because there are 1 million microseconds are there, and 1 microsecond is not present because there is milli-microsecond. Then it can be billi-microsecond. Then there can be zilli-microsecond. You can go on and on. Therefore, what is present? As long as a length of time conceived by you, there is no present. Then when exactly is the present? When you don't see any length of time. That is present. What is that? You are aware of time. When the length of time you are aware of is not there, then there is present. What is at present? Awareness. Madam, awareness. And therefore, so the present is awareness, and that is called eternity. That is not time, that is called timelessness. You don't become, so Swamiji, I went into Samadhi for half an hour. I asked him, what was that time there? There was no time at all. That means what? He was half an hour eternal. Idiot. I say, timelessness is eternity. Timelessness is eternity. And that is awareness. And therefore, awareness is timeless eternity. And it is, therefore, always is. Everything is, awareness is. Everything is not, awareness is. And therefore, any creation that you talk about depends upon this awareness which is existence. Is it not true? Anything is reducible to this awareness. Anything, any one thing you take, whatever that we talk as creation, is something which is useful all right. But then it is never away from the existence as such. Now you can understand the meaning of what is called the useful creation, etc. We talk about useful creation, it is here. You take any object, as I told you in the introduction on the first day morning, you require a third word. Look. What is this? What is this? Huh? What is this? Not a styrofoam. It's not styrofoam. It is cup. It's a glass. Okay? It's not a glass. Cup, let us say. Okay? Not a glass. So, it's a cup. It's a cup. It's a cup. You buy cups. This is a cup. In styrofoam, you can't carry water. In cup, you can carry water. This is a useful cup. You don't buy styrofoam for a dinner. So you buy definitely cups. Therefore, this is a cup. This is creation, sir. This is a creation. is a cup.